It's vlogmas time, the season's here, posting my life to bring you cheer. Oh, it's vlogmas, light shining bright, filming from sunrise to stars at night. Happy vlogmas, everybody.
What are the words? Casavania. Couldn't tell you. I don't know. Had a good morning. Blaze and I ran for 1.6 miles, then walked for 0.55 every day. Every run, not every day. Every run, we're gonna up the run by 0.1. The whole loop is 2.15 miles. So eventually we'll be running all of that, but I have to get Blaze's stamina up. You can get tired. He's a lazy pitbull. You get so tired. So that's what we're doing. Then I kind of wanted to keep going, so I grabbed Abby and Snoop and dog, and we walked another mile. And then I did my vlog, and now I'm on my way to get my eyelashes done. They are in desperate need of some help. Whoopsie doops. And Abby came in and was wrapping presents alongside me, and I think I have everyone's, except there's one thing I want to get her. She pointed at it yesterday while we were shopping. I'm not supposed to get her any presents because my present was Taylor Swift, so I don't think I should, because I already overstuffed her stocking. Whoopsie. I can get it to her get it for her for another thing. Anyway, I have some errands to run while I'm out. I gotta get Snoop's medicine, get my eyelashes done. I think that's pretty much it. And then tonight I'm supposed to podcast with Abby for Rachel Uncensored, and then I'm supposed to podcast with Colleen for Sass, and she's double checking that she can come to my place. We'll probably see her later, but I am ready for a nap, which is perfect. I'm going to get my eyelashes done. It is so much later. I have spent the day. Oh, I got my eyelashes done. Are they beauty? It better be. Why is this? I feel like lately this has been wiggle woggly, and I don't know why. Anyway, I've been moving and grooving. I wrapped presents for like an hour, and then now Abby and I are about to film a podcast episode in the bathtub. So I am setting this all up right now. Oh, you know what? That needs to be a different setting. There we go. I have to put it on a wider setting. And then boop, done. Clean up a little bit. I thought this would be fun. She said she'd be on an episode and she loves a bath, and I thought this would be funny. It's a Christmas episode, so us taking a bath together and filming it is my Christmas present to you guys. You're welcome. But it has been a very chill Friday. I was gonna film with Colleen today, but we got our wires crossed and we're doing it tomorrow instead. I don't know when though. She said you can either come here during the day or I can go to you really late at like 9 p.m. So, I don't know. Usually I hang out with my friends on Saturday night. We'll see. All right, but I'm gonna set up for this business. 'Cause I'm like a bird, I like to fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is. I'm like a bird. It's been stuck in my head all day. This is the fun now, really. You can't see it.
I want to see it.
You can't see it.
I want this.
Alright, well, this will work. Good morning. These are not my sunglasses. These are Abby's, and I don't like them, but I forgot mine, and the sun is shining. I know, Stevie. It is 8:15, and Stevie and I are on the way to the vet on a Saturday morning. I didn't know the vets did Saturday morning appointments, but she has gingivitis. I know. And the doctor needs to see her to determine what the next course of action is with her gingivitis. So we're gonna do that. I know, sweetie. I stopped filming yesterday, guys. I've hit a wall. I've burned out. There is no other excuse. I just didn't feel like it, which is not an excuse, but it is. I've been going hard for almost 2 months now with Vlogmas, and skip a couple days here and there. You know, I think we'll all survive it, and I'll apologize. That's the end of that. But Abby and I last night did film a really funny episode of Rachel Uncensored in the bathtub. So that will be out on Christmas Day if you want to see that. But yeah, today I'm taking Stevie to the vet. I'm going over to my sister's to film the last episode of Sass for the season. We also have to film our annual Awkward Christmas music video for Patreon. And then I'm coming home and hanging with humans. So that's the plan for today. Let's see actually what happens, because it's never the same. That's that. Did you poop, TV? It smells like poop. If she did, she did. Okay, I'm gonna focus. The sun is bright, the morning is here, and we got a whole day ahead of us. I haven't even showered yet. I need to work out and walk Blaze Boy, but I slept in a little. Oh, urgent doggy. He's just doing things, because he's a good boy. Being a good doggy, he's just running. I love dogs. Huddled in my arms is where she is quiet. Didn't think I'd have a cat ever. Especially when it's obsessed. Okay, Steve, whoop, there's a car. Good thing I'm in a Tesla. And they go from 0 to 60 in less than a second. Stevie's appointment went well. I love that doctor, that vet, she's great. Stevie is getting a dental cleaning on the 2nd. And they're gonna take x-rays and take a look, and if there's any teeth that need to be extracted that are causing extreme gingivitis or dental disease, then they're gonna extract them. Cats can get along just fine without their teeth. Apparently this is very normal and I just didn't know about it. It's also very normal for cats to get gingivitis. She came to us with gingivitis, so it wasn't our lack of attention. We've known about it for a while. We try to do a non-anesthetic dental cleaning, but apparently that doesn't get the gums and blah, blah, blah. You can do steroids, but you'd have to have her on that her whole life, and that's not good for her. Usually people just go with extractions. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, so in a week, 2 weeks, Stevie will go do that, and that should be all good. And also, Stevie sneezes all the time, and our vet was feeling her up, and Stevie's meowing, you know, doing her little meow, meow. And she sounds congested. And I said, probably. She goes, does she seem to have allergies? And I was like, yeah, she coughs and sneezes all the time. She goes, it's very common for cats to be allergic to the tartar and plaque buildup. So, neat. So that might go away. Her sneezing and coughing might go away once this is all done. And then hopefully this is the last adventure of Stevie needing to go to the vet constantly. But yeah, all right. I am driving to my sister's to go film Sass. I'm running 15 minutes behind, which never happens. I'm usually always on time or early. But I know I'm PMSing. And I'm not angry. There's 2 types of PMS I get. I either get extremely irritable and pissy, or I'm shut down and exhausted and just don't wanna. And I'm that today. Abby handed me my vitamins and I just held them in my hand for a few minutes. She goes, you gonna take those? I was like, I can't. She's like, what? I was like, movement is, I don't wanna. So it took a lot for me to get out the door. I'll start my period tomorrow, the next day, and I'll be all good. But it usually is tomorrow. My boobs hurt yesterday. I'm blah today, which means I'll start my period tomorrow. It's funny how the body works. And it's crazy how, if you pay attention, there are extreme patterns. Okay, I'm gonna drive now and try my best to not fall asleep. Bye.
Wait, I think actually you need to scoot in.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but that fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. None of those things apply to me right now, because I am in Southern California, and I have so many places to go. I actually wish it would rain. I love rain around Christmas time, because it's the only weather we get here other than perfectness, and so it's nice to get it every once in a while because it's not freezing here. It doesn't make things icy or slick. Anyway, I don't have to justify why I like rain, but it's the internet, so I do. I just left my sister's house. I got my Mito It's my Mito back there in her crate. She's very excited to be home, or going home. She loves my mom's house, but then she also loves our house. So she never quite knows where she wants to be. But anyway, Colleen and I filmed our episode. Of course, we were ready, and then we needed to fix the zoom on the camera, and then it took us an hour to start filming because we messed with this camera for an hour. Her camera kept doing this thing where as it focuses, it zooms in and out. So it's trippy. You feel like you're gonna throw up when you're watching the footage because it's constantly going zzz, 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 and we could not figure out how to turn that off. We watched so many YouTube videos, Googled it. It had to do with the setting on the lens itself, not the camera. So, which is why we couldn't find it, because it's a different lens than what the camera normally comes with. That's why we couldn't find it online. But during the episode, I threw up. That's a thing. You don't see it, you don't hear it, but I burped, and you know how sometimes you burp and like, maybe a little acid comes up or whatever. No, and I like had to run away and go spit it out, and I feel fine. I felt fine. I don't know what it was, and I'm not gonna go into detail because I know a lot of people have a fear of that, but that happened, so good. I feel fine, and I'm actually on my way home to go over to Summer's house because Danny's making everyone sushi. So that's just what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm loading up on coffee. I gotta drive home and then be social, and I don't really want to drink tonight, so it's either coffee or alcohol that keeps me up, or I go to bed early, which I love doing. That's been Abby's and my preference as of late, is just in bed by 9 or starting to get ready for bed at 9. We love that, but I don't really know what's on the agenda for tonight, but we're gonna go do that. And yeah, Colleen, we announced something. I'll wait till Monday to tell you. I'm home. It's the end of the night. We went over to Summer Danny's. I came home, fed the dogs, and then met everyone over there. And I was iffy on eating because of what had happened during the podcast. I just felt slightly apprehensive. I feel fine. I have that like lump in my throat. Feeling fine. But I don't know, I think I was turned off from raw fish afterwards. I saw it and I was like, I had a bite and I had a couple bites of salad and a chip. And that was the extent. I didn't want to really push it. And now I'm drinking some broth, some tea broth. I'm letting that soak. And I'm doing my chores. I'm doing my morning chores right now so that my morning goes a little quicker. And then I'm gonna head to bed. Do my face routine and whatnot, but I'm doing that thing where, here, I'm gonna talk to you while I do my chores, so I can do things at once, but that's what I'm having an issue with right now. I can't seem to finish a single chore because I keep getting distracted by all of the other chores. I keep doing everything 25%. I went to pick up Miso's crate and realized I had the dog bone in it. So I got the dog bone out and then took that to Abby. And then I forgot the crate, so I went back to get the crate and I realized it smelled like cat poop. So I brought the crate to the cat door, realized there was cat poop on the ground. I cleaned up the cat poop and then I came back out and I was like, oh my gosh, the crate, okay. And then, so I finally did take the crate in, but it took me 12 steps to take the crate in. And then I came out here. Oh, before all that, hi Stevie, she realizes I'm vlogging. Before that, I was trying to make coffee. I was making coffee, remembered the crate, saw the bone, did the bone, then the crate, did the cat poop, did the crate. And then I came back and then I was trying to do the coffee. But during that, I also started putting the dishes away because they were right next to me. And then I was like, no, I have to finish the coffee. And then Abby went to bed but forgot Miso's. And so in the middle of doing the coffee, I went and took Miso to Abby. And then I came back out here and I realized I needed to vlog. So I went to go get my vlog camera. When I saw my vlog camera, I saw Abby's phone on the couch and she had just gone to bed. So I'm like, I'm gonna bring her phone to her. So I went back into the room. I came back here. I finally finished the coffee. I started putting the dishes away. And then I saw something. I was putting one of the dishes away and then I realized I wanted to clean the counter. Because as I was putting the dishes away, I saw the counter was dirty. So I started spraying down the counter and I finished that. And then I realized I hadn't finished putting dishes away. So I just did, I'm like overdrive on distractions right now. I have not been able to finish a single task all in one get-go. This dishwasher's been open for me to put dishes away for a solid 10 minutes. Oh, and I was also trying to make broth during all that. While I was making the coffee, I was like, actually heat up the water right now because it's a while. You have to let it, steep. So I stopped that for a little bit. Oh, and then when so another thing, when I was cleaning up the cat poop, I opened the door to get the Clorox wipe and I realized there was a bunch of trash in the cat area. So then I started cleaning out all the cat trash. Maybe I should look at This is why it takes me forever to do anything. I'm always doing 20 things at once, whether I realize it now. And if I get so sidetracked, where the coffee leads me to the dog crate, which leads me to the bone, which leads me to the cat poop, which leads me to the trash, I will eventually forget the first thing that was on the list, which was the coffee. Luckily, it was a visual. I had left the coffee bag out, so I saw it. Good God. How have I made it this far in life? How have I been this successful? That was a bad one. I feel like those have been getting worse. I realize it's when I'm burnt out, when I'm exhausted and I feel overwhelmed. I love finding a pattern. I love finding a pattern in my quirks, my personality, my feelings, my emotions. Like right now, I feel really, all today, I felt very blah, like paralyzed, can't move. I told you about it. And I realized, oh, I'm PMSing. Okay, great. And so that's great, but I realized when I get to the point where I can't finish one task because I'm starting to do 20 other tasks in the middle of it, it's when I start feeling overwhelmed and burnt out. That's when my mind goes the most because I have so much to do that I try and do. I can't stay focused on anything. So with that said, I am not posting Tuesday's video. I don't think I said that already. I am not posting a Tuesday video. It's Christmas Eve on Tuesday. I haven't filmed anything yet. I need a break, and that's my Christmas present to myself. So usually I post the awkward Christmas music video on the Tuesday that is around Christmas. Last year I didn't do it because internet was being a butthead. And so, so this year we're actually, Colleen and I are filming one, but we're putting it on our Patreon account. So if you want that, you can go check out our Patreon. You don't have to, but I'm going to take a break. I'm going to give myself a Tuesday off. I don't think I've skipped a Tuesday video all year. That's props to me. I've skipped vlogs. Lord knows. On my main channel and my Rachel Uncensored, I'm they might go up super late every once in a while, but I'm pretty consistent about that. I'm proud of myself for that. Okay, I'm gonna put these dishes away and go to bed. I love you guys. Let's see what else I get distracted by. Focus. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
You just watched Rachel's video. She probably put links on the screen to self-promote, like pics of herself, and subscribe to see more, and trying to get you to buy from her merch store. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. She gotta make that money, honey, we're all the same. Well, except she's gay. Don't you support the LGBTQIA? Then subscribe today. Show your pride, don't hate, or you'll look